Here's Aaron Jones. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. That's number 40 on the season for him.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Drop play, and here comes Charbonnet. And a good job following his blunders, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. Now the Colts 22-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now Jones. Marked down at the 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The second down throw is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
Go 80.
Darnold now to throw. That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Meyer. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there. Nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
On the ready.
1st and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Cut 19. Steady.
Throwing is Richardson. That's taken in by Burks. A gain there of 15. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Colts. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
Ball on the
39.
39. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and inches. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
Well, Mike, I think our namesake, John Madden, would be very proud of this one. 3rd and inches. Let's just go old school, man. Give it to our fullback and let him pound his way up there, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Jones. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Latu. There to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Darnold. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7. Darnold to throw. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Joe. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Darnold. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. A run, it's Jones, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Again, it's Jones. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
Gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Ready? Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. To the goal line and in. Cooper. Touchdown, Seattle.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Hold the ready. Go!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Moore going in motion.
Cowboy 80. Go!
They'll let Richardson run. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Down the sideline. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Darnold. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown Seahawks. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
A gain of 16 yards.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Come on.
On first down, it's Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Byron Murphy. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
Here's Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And third down coming up. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Ready,
From the 35, it's first and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll go again here with Taylor. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Derek Hall there to bring him down.
Brings up third down and 9.
On the set.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Now Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal.
For the Colts field goal.
And he pulled it left. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
Inside. Inside.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Go all the way. Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. They've got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Throw on 1st down is Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
42-yard line.
On the ground now with Jones. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts 39-yard line.
We go set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the pistol, it's Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackled by Cam Taylor-Britt. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Richardson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Here's Taylor. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On the jump.
3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Dragon 60.
To throw, it's Richardson. And the defense can't go up. Stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
He's got it! And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
4th quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay,
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9.
Get it. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Big Bernard Ryman couldn't hide there.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's caught down the field is Burks. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem as they convert for the 1st down.
18, rush. 60 by 18, 5 in.
From the gun, Richardson. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves balling.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Kenny Moore brought it down. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Go set. Red 80. Reset.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll drop this one down to Mostert. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
Yo, lady. Reset.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Deputy Jim, come on. Hey.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now second and 6.
Red 80. Go set. Reset.
Throwing, Darnold. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Lady. Reset.
Darnold to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Darnold to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third and long, here's Darnold. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And it comes to 4th and 2. Darnold to the air once more. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They've got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's first down. Here's Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, on second and long.
19 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Colts first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tre'Davious White in coverage. Knocks that one away. The 12's making noise in Seattle before third down. Now Richardson. Catch made there by Burks. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Let's go.
Richardson going to look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. He is out of bounds They have worked it inside the 50. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
14. First down, Colts.
Reload! Get up!
They'll go with Taylor. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Second and 6 coming up.
Ready, Red?
Taylor. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
Third and 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And the Colts are going to have first and goal. Good running gets them down to about the 2-yard line. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So on is Spencer Schrader in a huge spot. This a potential game winner. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So on is Spencer Schrader in a huge spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Nothing for much. The mic.
Here goes son. Ready?
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner.